let's say I have a function here and I'm just simulating a time-consuming calculation here, and then I'm calling that function and I'm printing the result. So if I run this, simply the result is printed. Now let's say we have a requirement that asks us to calculate how long this function takes to run. So what we can do is we can do something like this. Here we are just saving start time and then end time and then calculating the difference and printing it. And if we run this, we get the number of seconds of how long it took to run. Now, what if we have another function? Let's say we duplicate this, right? And it is calculating something else. So what we are doing here is, again, we have the same code here, and same code here. And if we have, let's say, a lot more functions, then we'll have to write every one of these code in those functions. So how can we do this without rewriting the code so many times? So this is where our decorator comes into play. So let's say we remove this. We remove everything from here. We don't need this, right? So this is how the original functions were without us trying to calculate time within the functions. Okay, so this is all the functions were. So in fact, we had more lines to calculate code, to calculate the duration it took to run than the actual code. So if we have something like this, what we can do is use decorator functions to calculate anything that we want. So what is a decorator function? So this is what a decorator function looks like. We just give it a name here, and then we pass func, that is the function, and there is something called the wrapper, and this is what will run outside of the function. And so in the wrapper, what we are doing is we are just calculating the start time, and then we are running the function that was passed to this decorator function, and then we are calculating end time, and then we are printing took these many seconds to execute, and then we are returning this result, that is the result of the original function, and then we return the wrapper. So basically what we are doing is we define a function and then we pass another function that is the actual function, and then inside this wrapper we run the function as it should originally, and then we do whatever we want to do above the function and below the function. So how do we use it? What we do in Python is we just do add timer here, and that's all we need to do. And again, before this function we do add, and then we write timer, and then if we run this, as you can see, it is showing took these many seconds to execute. Now if we run another function, that is, let's say res equals to calculate something else, and this time we pass 5000, and again we print result. Let's run this again, and now as you can see, the first function took approximately 0 seconds and the second one took 0.009 seconds. So this is how you use decorator functions. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below.